Hi, my name is Modulator. Today I'm going to talk about 16-step sequencing. One of my dreams has always been that I can play the music live right now under my fingers with my hands. I'm not only clicking on a button and start the music, but really interacting with it. That's also why I call myself Modulator. So I'm going to talk about 3 machines today, or basically 3 concepts of machines. First of all, we have this Monome. The Monome has been around for some years already. A lot of good applications are running on it. Then secondly, we have the Launchpad from Novation. And here I had to buy 2 of them to be able to have a 16-step sequencer. And third, last but not least, this brand new iPad from Apple, also with good software in it to be able to do 16-step sequencing. So have fun! First, let's talk about the Launchpads. As I said before, I had to buy 2 of them because I wanted to do 16-step sequencing. And I have a little sequence prepared now. So here we see the bass drum here, snare drums, some hats and different other stuff. And what I had to do is I had to use a Monome emulator to get it running on this machine. So I had to put the first one up here to the left side of the Monome, and here the right one to the right side of the Monome. And here is the first instance of a Monome. So you can theoretically have 1, 2, 3 to 8, up to 8 Monomes running at the same time in parallel, and then switch from one to the other. So that's user mode 2, and that's all done within Ableton Live with Max for Live. So let's start the trigger here. What I can say about the Launchpad is, all in all, it's pretty cheap. You can have different colors of the pads as such. It's pretty versatile, so you have a user mode where you can trigger some effects, for example, or trigger notes. Then you have the user 2 mode, which is mainly used for Max for Live patches, and you have a whole mixer mode where you can do all kind of stuff. So it's pretty versatile. It has a lot of software on it, and I like it very much. The only downside of it is maybe that it's a little bit too big. So you have seen, I mean, it's pretty much spread all over the place. You have to reach a long way from here to there. It's not really compact to work with that machine like that. But apart of that, you can also have one of those Launchpads. It's pretty cheap, as I said, so a good solution. The second solution I want to look at is this iPad. And you can see the sequence laid out here. It's very compact. It fits in your hand. So what I've even done here, this is done by Touch OSC into Live Control. These are the 2 programs used here. So I've even laid it out differently. So I have this part I'm laid down here, so it was up here, and this part was down here, and I made it bigger a little bit, and I changed everything. So I can really do it how I really like it. When I start the sequence, so you have a running light here, that's what you can see. When you fit anything in between, you can see that you can have the volumes of the step that you're entering. That's a big advantage to the other systems that we are looking at. So you have a visible view of the velocities that you want to look at. And also a big advantage is that you see the keys over here, and if you move up and down, those will also move up and down. The other systems can do that as well, but you never have this graphical representation as you have here. So, in short, I very much like it, and of course this is not only the sequencer here, but you have a whole lot of other things like clip launcher, the mixer, device control, a sequencer, an XY pad, and track control. So this is just a part of a whole system. If I go to device control and move to the synth, I can see that I can do that as well. So the attack, for example. Okay, that wasn't really step sequencing now, but I just wanted to show you that this system is a pretty complete system and has other possibilities than just this sequencer view. I like it very much. So here we go with the third candidate, which is the Monome. The Monome has a lot of applications that have a long history amongst musicians. And it's maybe a little bit rude from my side to just talk about the 16-step sequencer, but as we have done it for the others, I will stick to that. So, first of all, you can see that it's a very compact size. So it has bright lights that can be seen on stage very well. It has good, really perfect knobs. They are so touchy. They are really good. You can move up and down in the sequence here. What I've used here is a GS clip step, which writes actually the data of this grid into the live clip. But that's not unique to this application. For example, live control from the iPad can do that as well. And there is also a live control set up for Monome as well. So when I start the application here, of the sequence, you can see there is a running light on top, very fancy. Just one addition to all of that. As I said before, you have the possibility to write the steps directly into live, into the clips. There are different systems for that. For example, GS clip step from Bright Peak. There is also this live control system, which works both on Monomes and on iPads, and of course with the emulators on Novation Launchpad. Basically, I tend to like the iPad version best for now, because it shows me really what I want to see. Also all the explanations of the steps and so on. But of course the Monome is the best on-stage solution, because it has so good lights and such a good feeling to it, and it's very compact. So it's up to you to decide. I hope you liked it. Have a good time. Thanks.